Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my Lego problem. Cue the intro. So growing up, besides the action figures, one of the things I did have that I collected was Lego. So we're talking mid-80s here. So I guess I'm 44 years old. So mid-80s, I was about 5-6 years old. And back then, Lego, you're kind of limited in the Lego you could get. You could pretty much get the city Lego. You could get, I think, like a Viking type Lego, and you could get space Lego. So it was none of this Star Wars Lego, Indiana Jones Lego, Ninjago, and all this other stuff. Spider-Man Lego, Marvel Lego, what you can get these days. Back then, you basically had a choice of 3 different things to collect. So like I said, the Viking, the space, and the city Lego. And I think Pirate Lego came out shortly after that as well. So you're kind of limited in what you could select, and I guess my mum got me into it, and we kind of decided we'd collect city Lego, so things like the police station, fire station, and all that stuff to make a big city, which we did have. So we had the roads. Back then, the road plates were actually really big, not like the new ones that I've got now. And I guess that was something we had. We had a big Lego city. Something was a bit different to what my friends had, who generally just had Lego sets that didn't really include a city. They just had like a certain car or a police car or something like that, whereas somehow, even though we're quite poor, I managed to have the whole city. So that included like the police station, fire station, we had trains, what else did we have? Post office, a lot of different, just on the normal houses. We had the petrol stations back then, when they actually had, before Lego really went woke, and they actually had Shell on the, they actually listed as Shell and not what the Octane, wherever they're listed as these days. So the city looked fantastic, and we pretty much had almost every new one that came out. So between my brother and myself, my parents behind them, my grandma behind them for me, we had quite a lot of Lego. And so this was the room where I kept part of my reselling stuff, so my tubs in here, DVDs, all that sort of stuff. So as you can see there, we kind of ripped up the carpets, and all the stuff has been taken out, including quite a bit of Lego, which was kind of stashed away behind a bookshelf or near a bookshelf. And that's some of the Lego there, which I don't really know what to do with. As you can see there, it's quite a bit. So that leads me into my current Lego problem. So my current Lego problem, if you want to call it that, it started about 3 years ago. I decided, I had this brainwave that I decided I was going to start up a Lego city again. And I was going to set up the city in the garage. But I had a fair bit of room there, and this was before I was reselling, so I didn't have a whole lot of stuff in the garage. And my plan was to basically start the city small and eventually grow it. So about 3 years ago, I ended up buying my first Lego again. So I went off to the shops, and it might have been a present actually. I think Carla might have gotten it for me for her Christmas or a birthday present or something like that. And it started off, look, I love trains. I grew up in Albury, so everyone who grows up in Albury, you kind of have the trains going from Melbourne to Sydney, Sydney to Melbourne, and vice versa. So you see a lot of freight trains, XPT, B-Line, and all that sort of stuff go through there. So trains, you grow up with trains, and that's something I've always liked. And the first thing that she bought me was this the Lego passenger train. So kind of a cool train. Passenger train, got a little station there. I think when I was growing up, I actually had this amazing train station. I think it was one of the first train stations that came out, and I still remember that station as being the mecca of train stations. I see the ones that come out these days, they just don't seem to compare to what the Lego used to be in the 80s, especially when it comes to the trains. I think other things have I think the price of Lego's actually gone up and they're kind of limited in what they can sell it for. So that started off my Lego issue. And so I didn't, obviously, I've still got that in the box. It's never been opened. I've had that for about 3 or 4 years. And I just put it away for future use. So recently, Carla and I decided that one of the bedrooms we use, we're going to put floorboards down in that bedroom. And so I was using that bedroom to basically store a lot of my reselling tubs and stuff just out of the way in that bedroom. But as well as my reselling stuff, I was also putting a lot of Lego I was buying. I wasn't buying that much Lego. I was buying maybe one every few months. Some of it was sometimes a bigger purchase than others. Sometimes it was just a small little vehicle, car, whatever you want to call it. But eventually, just at the end of the room, I'd buy a Lego and I'd dump it there for future use, not knowing what I was going to do with it. And after doing that for about 3 or 4 years, I've eventually hoarded, obtained, got a whole heap of different Lego, all basically city Lego, but has accumulated in that time. And I don't really have room in the garage anymore because I've got the reselling stuff going on. I've got my figures in the background, the cabinets Carla got for me. So I'm kind of a bit limited on room. So that's kind of what my Lego problem is. But I'll also show you some of my Lego that I've obtained in that time, just to show you how much I do have. So by no means am I the biggest Lego collector in Melbourne or Australia or the world, anything like that. I like Lego, but I wouldn't say I'm overly as passionate about it as I once was. But I still occasionally buy it, especially if you're going into Kmart or somewhere like that and it's 20% off. I'll occasionally pick up a few pieces. So as you saw there, the first one I picked up was the train, the passenger train. But now I'll show you some of the other stuff I have accumulated over the course of my Lego collecting journey. So this was one of the things, I think my brother got this for me. I don't know, he'd just come over occasionally for Christmas. I don't know if he didn't know what to get me for Christmas or anything like that, but he always buys me a Lego for Christmas. Obviously I don't normally collect the +4 Lego, but he gave that to me, I think it was the last Christmas he gave it to me. So I'm not sure, it's just more of a joke based on what we used to get as kids. And the last few Christmases, he's actually just given me some Lego. So that's the, I think it's like the townhouse or farmhouse or something. That's the first one. Again, don't normally get the +4. He didn't know that, but I think he does it more of a joke than anything. All right. So again, one of the first Legos I did pick up when I was starting out my collection again, I guess I had these high hopes of building this huge city and making it look awesome. So I wanted to get something that would cater for that and make my city look awesome. And I picked up this, I think it's like a town square type thing. I think it's called Town Square. Pretty big Lego, and I actually got that for quite cheap. I know it was going for quite a lot, but I was able to secure that for quite cheap. As you can see there, it's got like a town hall, it's got like a diner, it's got like a monorail, it's like a mini cafe type thing. It's got like a limousine. Got a little mini stage there going on. Pretty cool looking Lego, and it's, I guess, having these high hopes back in the day, I got this Lego thinking that was going to contribute to my city and tick off a few boxes, but obviously still in the box. And again, going on the theme of wanting like a town square, a lot of little mini things in my city, I picked up like another kind of like a town square type Lego. This one does feature a few little things. It's like a pizza house, I think some sort of karate dojo. It's like a bus stop. And you can see there it's got the, what they call the petrol station now, the Octane. Back in the day when I used to collect, they were actually shell and it was a lot better because it actually made it look a bit more realistic. And you've got the pizzeria there and you've got the dojo, or the karate dojo. Not a bad looking Lego, and you've got the bus stop and you got like the trash garbage guy in the back. So pretty cool set, especially if you collect the Lego stuff. So I picked up that thinking again my city was going to be awesome. And that kind of leads me into one of my first big boy purchases. Being a former police officer, I guess I think I saw this at Myer. and it was a police station, and I was like, yeah, I need a police station. I want the police station to be massive. I want it to be huge. And I thought this Lego play set, or a collector set, looked amazing. And it was actually quite cheap on the day, so I think Maya had a pretty good discount, and I also had a gift card, and so I used that plus the discount that Maya gave me to buy this police station. It is pretty huge. Do love it though. So it's kind of got, this is like one of the sets where you can put all this sort of stuff together. I forget what you call them, circulars or something like that. And that's a pretty cool looking Lego. I've got about almost 3,000 pieces in that Lego. So again, when I had these dreams of building this city, the police station was going to kind of be the big thing in the city, and I was going to look at buying more of those modulars they're called, modular Legos, but I haven't really bought any more since. Even because they are a bit expensive and they don't normally go on sale, but that was one of my big boy purchases when I was starting out with my Lego collecting. All right, again, a few more Legos. Again, these were basically all on special. This was one of the first ones here where Lego went to these road plates as opposed to like the flat roads. I'm not sure if that was just a money making scheme or not, but we picked up more again for the city idea. This kind of has a few little shops in it, and I did pick this up quite cheap. So you've got like, what's in there? Like more of a bakery, a bike shop, and I don't know what that is. Kind of like a fruit type thing, I don't know. And you've got the I guess the electrician type thing there as well, in a little car. Thought it was a pretty cool little set. The next thing I did is that, I guess in my city, you need places for people to live. And one of those things I decided to pick up was this Lego house. Again, all these are never been opened, just been stashed away in the room where I store my reselling stuff. So we've got a nice little house there, and you've got the electric car. So again, Lego being woke with the electric cars and all that sort of stuff. And then again, when they released the hospital, as I said, when I was younger, I had a hospital in my city, and so I thought this hospital was actually quite cool. So I picked up the hospital. Again, never been opened, brand new in box. Do you like this hospital though? That's a pretty cool hospital, especially for compared to the older ones. That's one thing I think they had done a lot better on that hospital. Next thing I picked up, I guess being a teacher, you need a school. And so when Lego released the school, I thought it was pretty average, but anyway, it was a school bus, very American style design there. I did think the school would be a lot better and bigger than that, but that's what they gave us. They gave us that school. Not the best set, but I guess it's a school, and you need that in your city. You need somewhere where the kids get educated, I guess, right? Then I just pick up a few small little things as well. So I've got this little van. So I think this may have been costing like $18 Australian, so not that much. You go to the Lego store, that's probably 30 bucks. Same deal here. This is actually one of my most recent purchases. I think it's only got released this year. Again, I think I picked up for about $18 Australian. So again, pretty cheap. What else have we got here? I've got a creator. I think my brother may have given this to me for Christmas. So I do like the creator stuff. I haven't got much of it. And I think that's, what is that? Some sort of shop, looks like a toy shop. Maybe that's why he gave it to me, because it's a toy shop and Lego. So he thought that ticked a few boxes. And I've got a few more different Legos. What else? Another creator. What is that? Some sort of like beach hut or something. So I got, obviously these have been in the room, taking up room, just stashed away in the side of the room, the corner of the room, out of sight, out of mind. So it's only been the other day when I took them all out, I realised what I actually had. And I remember buying that, all that sort of stuff. This is actually one of my more recent purchases. I thought this was pretty cool. It's a gaming truck. So again, if Lego release things that are a little bit unique, like the gaming truck, I will pick them up. I do like picking up trucks as well. And that one there I thought was pretty cool. Bit of a unique style design. and the greengrocer. So, oh, sorry, that's the wrong way. Greengrocer. Again, Lego City, you kind of need somewhere for the people to eat, buy their food. And I thought this greengrocer looked quite cool. And I thought that would sit well in my city, which never kind of eventuated. And the last of my Legos I have, again, a Lego City one. I think my brother gave it to me a few years ago, is this Lego truck. I think my brother actually has more of a fascination with trucks than I do. And obviously it's a car carrier and you get the car with it as well. Pretty cool Lego. So I guess that's where my Lego problem comes in, is that I don't really know where to put or what to do with my Lego. I guess we're in the process of rejigging everything. I guess I've got a lot more stuff for reselling than I currently did 3 years ago. So I've got a few more tubs. I guess my eBay reselling type business is going okay. Good little side hustle on the side anyway. And I'm not going to be selling my Legos, my Lego. I know some people don't like saying Lego, but I just don't know what to do with it. I don't see myself ever building this city that I envisioned myself building 3 years ago, but obviously I don't want to get rid of it either. So I've got a bit of a dilemma, and I guess my current solution to that would be just storing it away in another part of the garage, because the room that I used to have my reselling, we're going to turn into a spare bedroom, and we're going to be doing that up and making that look quite nice. So that's not an option. So I guess it will just have to stay in the garage until I work out what I'm going to do. That's my Lego problem. Thanks for watching. Comment below if you enjoy collecting Lego, what you collect, what you've had in the past. Apart from that, have a great day. A like would be nice, but enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.